Hello, friends. I'm here today to tell you about something exciting that's happening all over the world, but especially in our area this Saturday, October the 14th. It's an annular solar eclipse. And to view it, to watch it safely, you're going to need a pair of these glasses. If you don't have any, you can pick them up at Coffeyville or Oakland Library before Saturday. And we'll probably try to leave some outside too in case some people miss picking them up. But we have these glasses and this resource page that tells you how to view it safely. If you look at the eclipse with just sunglasses or no glasses, it could damage your eyesight. So it's very important to pick up a pair of these solar eclipse glasses. And another exciting thing is there's one solar eclipse this week on October 14th, and there's another one in April, a total eclipse. So when you get your glasses, plan to save them in a safe place so you'll have them for the next solar eclipse in April. So today we're going to learn about what a solar eclipse is and read a book. I hope you're ready for a fun day. When the moon blocks some or all of the sun from our view here on Earth, it is called a solar eclipse. And there are three main types of eclipses. A total eclipse, that's what's going to happen next April. An annular eclipse, which is happening this Saturday, October 14th, or a partial eclipse. An annual eclipse is when the moon is too far away from the Earth to completely block the sun. The uncovered area of the sun often forms a bright ring around the moon, often called a ring of fire. So that's sort of what the eclipse will look like in our area. But remember, you can't look at it with your eyes. You have to have some kind of protection. So you can either use the solar glasses that we have to give away at the library, or you can make your own solar eclipse pinhole projector that you can look at. You can look at it safely that way. We have instructions for those at the library, and all you have to do is pick it up. You can use paper. You can use a box. There are lots of simple ways to view the eclipse safely without harming your eyesight. The book we're reading today is Eclipse by Andy Rash, and this is based on a true story of a father and son who took a special trip to see an eclipse. It's based on a solar eclipse that happened in 2017. You can see this line shows the totality, the area where the total eclipse would be visible. Eclipse by Andy Rash, published by Scholastic Press. 2 months ago, I learned there would be a total solar eclipse. The sun would go completely behind the moon, and I would have to be in the right place at the right time to see it happen. I decided to make a plan. A month ago, I picked out the perfect place and time to watch the eclipse. At this location on the path of totality, the moon would be totally blocking the sun's light for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Dad said we could drive there. A week ago, I ordered special dark glasses to protect our eyes when we watch the eclipse. Staring right at the sun would damage our eyes. So wearing official eclipse glasses is important. But first, I tried them out. You see him falling? Because when you wear eclipse glasses, you can hardly see anything except the sun. A day ago, Dad and I drove down to a campsite so that we could wake up close to the path of totality. So they got to have a camp out. An hour ago, we packed up our stuff to get to the spot I had picked out. A minute ago, the sun began to hide behind the moon. We barely made it. A second ago, the sun disappeared behind the moon. Now Dad and I are in the dark. Can you see them? We can barely see them because they're in the dark. A second from now, the sun will burst out from behind the moon. We'll put on our special glasses back on, and it will be time to go. A minute from now, we will see the crescent-shaped moon spots of sunlight on the ground as we walk back to the car. Can you see these crescent-shaped spots of sunlight? An hour from now, we'll be stuck in a big traffic jam going home. I'll be sad that the eclipse is over. A day from now, I'll close my eyes and try to remember everything. I'll find out when the next eclipse will happen in the United States, not for years. A year from now, Dad and I will still talk about what we saw. We won't remember everything, but it will be fun to try. Years from now, we'll go again, and once again we'll be in the perfect place at the perfect time. In this picture, you see that the boy has grown up and the dad is older, and they're going to see another solar eclipse. Now remember, the eclipse is Saturday, October 14th. Pick up our resource guide to know more about the time and the place that you need to be. And be sure to get your glasses or make your own pinhole viewer at home. If you don't have a pair of the solar glasses to watch the solar eclipse safely, there are other ways that you can view it without damaging your eyesight. One is to make a pinhole viewer like this out of a box. All you need is a box. A long, narrow box is the best, like a shoe box or a cereal box. You'll need some white paper, some tin foil, some tape, and a pen. And with that, you can make something where you can make a pinhole viewer so that you can view it safely without damaging your eyesight. And there are other simple ways. We will have copies of this. We do have copies of these at the library, but also we'll post them online so that if you aren't able to get the glasses, you might want to try this fun, neat STEM activity at home so that you can watch the solar eclipse safely on Saturday, October 14th. It'll begin about 10:30 in our area, and I think the actual eclipse will be right around noontime. So be sure to watch for it, but also be very careful to watch it safely, either using solar eclipse glasses or making a device like this, a pinhole viewer camera. Hope you enjoy the solar eclipse this Saturday.